In Philadelphia, there are an estimated 40,000 vacant lots, resulting in blighted neighborhoods, reduced household wealth, and lower tax revenues for the city. Finding a solution to this epidemic is a daunting task, but doing so is vital to the success of Philadelphia and its people. Determined to be part of the solution, two local nonprofits are taking a grassroots level approach to the problem. For the second year in a row, Scenic Philadelphia, formerly known as Scrub, and Philadelphia Futures have partnered to create a summer enrichment program for local high school students. Taking place throughout July, the course, entitled Renewing Philadelphia's Future, Exploring Urban Planning and Renewal, was 4 weeks of intensive hands-on learning, concluding in a research paper and public speaking competition based on student propositions for community development in Philadelphia. The partnership between Scenic Philadelphia and Philadelphia Futures provided students with a unique set of resources. While Scenic Philadelphia serves as a nonprofit focused on reducing blight in Philadelphia through advocacy, education, and legal action, Philadelphia Futures is an intensive college preparatory program designed to provide high-performing but economically disadvantaged students with the resources to pursue their goals.
Working with these students at Philadelphia Futures has been just wonderful because they are smart, they have passion, they're dedicated, and so interested in these issues. And we know that they all live in the neighborhoods that we're working in. So it's a great blend, and we're hoping that these students will be able to go back into their own neighborhoods and see the good, the bad, and the ugly, and be able to create change right in their own backyards.
Jennifer Reed, longtime teacher at Philadelphia Futures, led the program and developed this year's curriculum. The students were asked to grapple with some of Philadelphia's largest planning issues, including the persistent presence of vacant lots and abandoned factories.
And no matter what we look at, whether it's a vacant lot or a concrete slab that takes up a couple blocks in the city or an abandoned space in our neighborhoods, the fundamental reasons for them being like that are really similar throughout.
Guest speakers included Mary Tracy, Executive Director of Scenic Philadelphia, Maria Gonzalez, Director of ASE, Stephanie Kint, Attorney for Scenic Philadelphia, Melissa Jest, Neighborhood Coordinator of the Preservation Alliance, Amy Hillier, Professor at the University of Pennsylvania School of Design, and Nick Esposito, writer and urban farmer. Through field trips and guest speakers, students learned to consider Philadelphia with a fresh perspective. Exposure to a wide variety of individuals working toward the revitalization of Philadelphia informed and inspired the students' final projects. The program culminated on July 25th with an event at the Bar Association. Abdullah Sumahoro, Samantha Walker, Wesley Jow, and Zaire McLaughlin presented their proposals for community development before a panel of judges. The ideas were diverse, thoughtful, and focused on community unification.
How many of you enjoy dancing? Alright, you're gonna love this presentation today.
Zaire McLaughlin won first prize and received a Nook Reader for her proposal to convert a vacant lot in her neighborhood into a community garden. All of the students participated in the event, some reading creative writing pieces about their communities, and others sharing their reflections on the program.
Back in the day, we could leave the doors unlocked. Back in the day, the time of play wasn't clocked. Back in the day, we cared about one another. Back in the day, I could see my brother. Back in the day, I could fight and not get shot. Back in the day, when the summers weren't so hot. Back in the day, you didn't have to pick where you would play. Back in the day, people would respond when you said hey. Back in the day, I used to love the world. Back in the day when I was a little girl.
Now that the second year of the program has come to a close, questions hang in the air. What happens after the final presentations? Do the areas of blight that the students strove to develop remain unchanged? Brianna Zepp, who participated in the program last summer, returned this year to work as a teacher's assistant and struggled with this issue.
came back this year to do the summer program again because I really enjoyed it last year, and like looking at all the projects they did this year, I kept walking past my building, going to the train to come down here, and like still nothing was done for us. So I emailed it to my newspaper, I emailed it to the Junior Athletic Action Committee, and I emailed it to my councilwoman, and my councilwoman wrote me back, and she wants to meet with me August 7th, and my newspaper actually put it inside the newspaper.
The Renewing Philadelphia's Future Summer program has left students with improved writing, researching, and public speaking skills. Yet the positive outcomes go beyond academic achievements. The class teaches students to see the world around them, both the beauty and the blight, and to know that they have the power to alter it.
By me changing this one lot in my community makes a change. If I can make a change, you guys can make a change. We can all do it together, one lot at a time. Thank you.